Like we just talked about Case from my hood. They got shot for throwing, well, he wasn't throwing no eggs. He was trying to tell people to calm down. And he got killed. He had absolutely nothing to do with that. Nothing. So I can only imagine the vengeance that his family felt behind it. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I say it's an ABC answer. Like come on, man. Like this is not something you had to think on. Yeah. But if the nigga eluded police and me for years, I would come to him like, damn, all right, damn. Kill my son by accident. I'm older now.
Let me give you, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let me give you another scenario, right? You may have a nephew, right? Who's into the streets, right? Who's running crazy, acting crazy. This is two parts. So you're acting crazy out here, and
hold on, go ahead, say it again. You said you got a son.
You got a nephew, or your son may have a cousin or something on his mom's side.
Yeah, family, they siblings.
And the cousin is moving reckless.
Okay,
out here.
Okay,
and you tell your son, don't hang around him because he out here acting crazy, but your son still chooses to go hang with the cousin, and somebody come for the cousin, you know, or whatever the case may be, or your daughter may have a cousin wherever they hang with, and something comes to them that's meant for the cousin, and they end up. Are you mad at the cousin? Are you upset at the cousin?
No, hell no. I tried to warn my son. Granted, I'm a human being. I probably have a little hard feelings for him. Like, damn, man, you done got my son killed, man, and you running around here doing this goofiness. But I told my son on numerous occasions, leave this nigga alone. I'm ultimately mad more so at my son. You done tricked your spot off. I told you. Now I can see if I never told him and all that, then more anger would be towards the cousin. But I'm telling him, and he chose the path he wanted to walk. A lot of us got to realize, like, we got to take accountability too, man. We got to take accountability as the parents, the big brother, the uncle, whoever we is, the guardianship. You got to take accountability. Man, you told him. He still chose to do that. And now it happened. It did that. I'm going to be mad at his cousin. I told him.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I'm going to still be like, man, this nigga got my son killed. But I'm not going to exact revenge on him because I told him.
Yeah.
And it ain't like he killed him. His actions killed him. The stuff that he's into. So you can't, me, everybody else might got a different opinion of this, but it's just me. I'm a street dude that's rehabilitated. So I understand what come with it.
That's another
thing.
See,
a lot of people, if they ain't got a street mentality and they ain't been from these streets, they gonna look at it in a whole totally different manner, bro. It's gonna be a whole nother conversation that's had right now.
Yeah.
So me being on that side of the fence and being a rehabilitated convict, don't want no parts of the streets no more. I'm gonna charge it to the game. I got to.
You know something really that kind of hit my household kind of hard. Really, like I got some my kids be wanting to hang around certain people that I don't allow them to hang around. And some people feel like I treat my kids or put my kids on a pedestal.
I do, but go ahead.
Okay.
I told you that numerous occasions. I hope this ain't no shock to you, but go ahead.
All right. But yeah, I guess you one of them. But the thing about it is, I do it out of from a protection standpoint.
I know you do. I know you do.
I think my kids is better than anybody else. It's just because I can see certain things. And my father was the same way.
But no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Your father was nothing like you. Your father is a better man than you. And I tell you right here on air, your father is a. And when I say that, meaning when I say that, the whole.
No, I'm talking about dad. Something not to hang with you.
Yeah, I know that. But hold up. Let me go back and recuse that.
Hey, that's okay.
You are. Let me hold up.
Okay, I'm listening.
Hold up. You stop talking. Goddamn.
All right, go ahead.
You are a great man. You are a great brother. You are a great friend. You are a magnificent father, bro. And I don't say that because you my brother. I say that because of the actions I see from you and how you conduct yourself as a man. But I think you cripple your kids, bro.
How?
Because you do these things because you don't want them to go through what you went through. Like they don't know nothing. Like your kids is square. Your kids is like, they not dummies. They smart, but they not dumb, but they is. If you get what I'm saying.
To what? To the street stuff?
Yeah, like I think a person need that awareness.
But they don't even
like I know. Thank you. It's going right wrong with what I'm saying.
What is it from the learning?
No, it's not even learn. Like it's just to be aware. The awareness. Like your girls will go right now and see somebody arguing and fighting, be walking past, like, why they arguing and fighting? You got some street girls like, oh shit, we going around the corner. We ain't going that way. Your girls will be like, come on, y'all, let's walk past them over here. And so one of them might get slapped. Oh my God, Assalamu alaikum, what happened? Because they don't have that awareness. We just being smart. Because you're not raising them to which is cool. But I still think that blanket need to be off of them sometime to know that this shit can get caught. Another way how you raise your kids, they don't know that they can be laying on this goddamn floor at any given minute. They don't know what it's like. All they had through your hard work grind. I'm not talking about grinding in the streets. I'm talking about as a businessman, getting whatever you got to give up. I mean, excuse me, get up off the ground. And bro, you're one of the best businessmen. And again, I don't say it because you're my brother or bias. I love the way you work. And I heard we were just on our way. I just got out here today and I hear the way you talk to him. Certain things I think you should be a little bit more firmer about. But then again, what I say mean nothing. It's just my opinion. But this is the way you rate. But they're too prissy and soft. Like if something was to happen, but if you go broke the day of tomorrow, they wouldn't know how to cope with life.
I don't know about that.
If you was to die, your wife to die, and there was just them, no money left to them.
That would affect any kid though.
No, it won't. Not a kid that's out there in the streets.
Yeah, right.
Not a kid that's hanging on the porches and eating crabs with their mom. Like, Mom, let me get that crab leg.
Yes,
that nigga that know how to go to the store by himself.
I disagree.
No, do y'all disagree?
Yeah, I do disagree.
He knows how to cope a little bit more than they do.
It's not true. The kids. There
you go.
Listen, yo,
Don't be defensive, bro.
I'm not.
Because you're doing a great job, bro. Alhamdulillah. If I was in a position to do that, I would too.
Exactly. So why are you talking about?
But I'm saying it's not the right thing to do. You gotta let them little babies touch some fire.
Like what? So bring them to the hood?
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Ride them through. You just said you was gonna do that one day.
Listen, me and my
you
kids,
just said you was gonna take your kids and ride underneath the Kensington Bridge to show them like, look at that.
I did that.
Look at that.
I did
Look
that.
at that. But that still don't affect them.
But
I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong, y'all. Maybe Tawfiq is right in this issue right here.
Listen, you work. Listen, anybody who's working, right? You work hard to keep your kids out of the hood. Philadelphia is so many different traps for kids to be in. So why not move your kids away from Philadelphia to where so they can have opportunity to flourish? No matter which city that you in, wherever you at, if you ever had the ability to move to a good neighborhood, where there's a good school system, why not? And you really don't care if your kids understand the hood, because that's not where they're going to spend their majority of their time. They're going to spend their time wherever they're working at, wherever they're living at. And they're going to adopt a mentality to be able to maintain a lifestyle living in a good neighborhood if they're able to. But you don't want to. You got to come to the hood and see, live in the hood and earn your stripes.
No, I'm not saying live in the hood. You still got to see some type of discomfort. Like
they do see that.
No, you won't tell them no about.
Yeah, listen, I slept on the floor with my kids.
No, they don't know about this. They was infants.
They talk about that. No,
they don't know. They don't have no recollection of that. No, they do not. No, they do not. All they know now is we just ran over there and you was paying for hair salons and all they know is the good stuff. Which is cool. Hold, that's not a gripe against you, bro. All I'm saying is me is seeing the way the world. I'm gonna let my kids feel it a little bit.
Okay.
Like,
what do you mean? Like not give them everything they want?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give my girls everything they want.
Yes, the hell you do.
All the time.
Man, is you crazy? Your son gotta come to you. Damn, Abby. Abby, for those who don't know what the Arabic word Abby is, means father. His son comes to him. Damn, Dad, why I gotta get a job? His son got 4 sisters. They ain't got to do nothing as long as this man, which is cool. I'm cool with. That's how I'm gonna raise.
Go to school and get good grades, and
you get whatever you want.
That's it.
But why the son don't get that?
My son.
Why the son don't get? Why he gotta get?
Years. He gotta work.
Bro, stop. All right,
he gotta learn how to be a man.
Yes, he do. But you still gotta put the women through some type of.
My son is going through it, so he's learning. And I'm still.
I'm more for your son there. I'm more for him. I'm back on these babies, these girls. You gotta let them know that shit is not supposed to be handed to you. You gotta go get it.
They do.
No, they don't, bro. You raise your kids with perfection, bro.
You shoot from there. They do know.
No.
Know how they know?
How they know?
They know that if I ain't getting good grades in school.
Oh my God!
Listen, hear me out.
Good grades in school. It's easy to go get good grades,
no, it's
bro.
No, it's not. My kids are in one of the top.
Yes, I do. Yes.
In Pennsylvania. So
yes.
In order to maintain that, they have to have good grades.
Yeah, yes, they do.
So they got to work hard. So it's not like they sitting there, good grades just fall on their lap. They know they got to have good grades. Got to make sure they're on top of their their prayers and things of that nature. And then we good. But they get told they ain't living in a lap of luxury.
Dark Skin Beauty, you are absolutely right. And you on what Tawfiq is on. You are absolutely right. But me, I just feel that you gotta I'm not gonna keep saying because they
You ain't taking Moon Nasty and taking them to the hood and play with the rough kids in the hood.
yes, I will.